30 years, it's a long time.
The Dan Yorke State of Mind program is brought to you in part by Lookout Rhode Island and Takeo Comfort Solutions.
All right, so I have to admit something. This is a complete home job tonight. This is a conversation that is a lot lighter than a lot of the conversations we've had over the last few weeks, from local stories of conflict. Oh, by the way, I understand that Johnson's Pond is lower again. We're going to get more on Johnson's Pond, since that has been something that has been the source of, or the center of, a lot of our attention. And of course, last week's conversation about the world and our foreign policy and Russia, Ukraine, all of that. There's always a reason to dig into something that is bringing us tension. But in my hometown of Cumberland, the celebration is still kind of being felt with a championship for the boys' high school baseball team. The first time in 30 years that Cumberland has won the state championship. And it doesn't come without its story, and there's always a little friction, you know, there's always a little friction, so we got to talk about that. But here was the winning pitch from ace Mike Bradshaw that nailed it down. That was it. The glove comes down. Did you plan the glove coming down right away?
No, it just happened. It just happened.
Congratulations. Jared Cardoso is the head coach now with his third year. Joined the organization, so to speak, in 2015 as a member of the staff and teaches math at Cumberland High School. And Michael Bradshaw is the senior pitcher, who is considered the ace of the team, no doubt, and is on his way to Merrimack. Which is a Division I program, and a scholarship being offered to you. So congratulations on that as well.
Thank you.
It's big stuff. So 30 years coming. It's quite a thing in town, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it's been a special time. We're feeling a lot of love around the school and especially around town.
The road to victory always seems, no matter what the high school sport, obviously there's some differences with some of the non-major sports, but the road always seems to have to go through Hendricken and LaSalle. No matter if it's basketball, or it's football, it's baseball, it has to go through Hendricken and LaSalle. And interestingly, I understand this is actually the third year in a row that a public school has won a high school baseball state championship.
That's true. Yeah.
What's happening?
Well, building the program, building the youth programs. You know, we spend a lot of time. We go down. We help the little league teams, and just good coaches in town. They go to trainings, and just pride with baseball. We're a baseball town. We say that all the time. And North Kingston, they went back to back. They're the other public school that took it the 2 previous years, and same thing. They're just a powerhouse baseball town.
So they build it from the get-go. You've been playing Little League in town since Jump Street, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, the Cumberland Little League legacy.
Yeah.
Talk about it. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, in 2010 was our first, real big run. They lost in that last game in Bristol, and then the next year, 2011.
The coach with his famous speech.
Coach Belisle, he made that run in 2011, and then again in 2014. The Cumberland team went to Bristol again last year. There was another one in 2016. They won again. So we try to visit Bristol often.
Yeah. What's it take to build? I want to talk about your team, and I want to be able to give some shout outs to some of the other players who played key roles. The set only fits 2, and I'm sure though, but just having a chance to visit a couple of the games at the end, catching the local fire, right, and wanting to at least be able to follow this high school team, which was the talk of town. Very Hoosiers-like, by the way, in town. Very, did you feel that, by the way? Did you sense that?
Yeah, going around school for the last week or two during this run was unbelievable. You know, you felt the support from everyone, teachers, students. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had kids that I played Little League with, fathers of kids that I played Little League with. They were at the Hendricken series there had to be over 500 people at Tucker Field that day.
Yeah.
It was.
Which for a high school baseball game is a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, and by the way, the facility at Rhode Island College, which is really beautiful, was jammed to the gills. I mean, sardines. And we should talk about that because, you know, McCoy, you know, on its way out, you didn't get a chance to play because the place is dilapidated right now, and it's too bad. But there was a very local feel, though, a very Hoosiers feel to the town. And even if you couldn't get to the games, everybody was talking about it. And that's part of the excitement. This notion that you build a program from the ground up, for those who don't pay attention to sports, might be, oh, that's a little bit overrated. You know, it's like, come on, we're talking about a high school championship. By the way, this is the trophy. Jared brought the trophy in, so it's awesome. I'll give you a close up in a second. But there's a culture that communities develop or don't, right? So tell me about the culture in town.
Yeah, so my son's 6. He started with the instructional league now, and their last game I stayed, and I think there's 7 teams. I stayed and I talked to all 7 of them. And these guys had a Legion game, so they couldn't make it. But I just talked to all of them about the team I just won with. They all started right here on these same foul lines with their buddies that end up becoming brothers. These guys are best friends.
Relationships, right?
Yeah.
So when you were a little guy, and I remember when you, full disclosure, by the way, not only am I a townie, but I'm a member at the golf club where his dad, who was a national PGA Tour, PGA executive, Michael Bradshaw, is it senior?
Yeah.
It is senior. And is the general manager of Kirkbride Country Club, where I play a little bit of golf sometimes. But I saw you when you're this big, and now you're this big, and now you're this big. But you start in this Little League culture, and you probably saw high school guys your size thinking, holy cow, that's almost like watching the Major League dudes, right?
Yeah.
Did you get that sense when you were a little one?
Yeah, you know, when we were 12 in Little League and All-Stars, and even going up to North Cumberland, we went to a lot of high school games, and it was, like you said, it was almost like seeing pros out there.
So when Coach would come and visit, or when you're doing that now and you're seeing the little ones, their eyes are wide open. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do look up to these guys.
Does the championship only enhance? Obviously, this is going to just feed the excitement in town.
I think it will. The other night, the 12-year-old All-Star team, they're making their run right now. They brought me in and they wanted me to talk to them about being the underdog, because we were the underdog all year.
The whole way.
We read it in the papers all season long.
And you had a lousy start, didn't you?
We sure did.
Tell me about that. It wasn't good.
Yeah, we were 4 and 5.
What was going on?
We were 4 and 5. You know, people were talking about us like we weren't even going to be a playoff team. And, you know, throughout the gate, we knew how talented we were. And we did a great job of not letting that get to us. And if anything, having that really fire us up.
Yeah.
And that's what it did. And we got going and we got hot at the right time.
Baseball, I think, is one of the most interesting games. You know, I haven't played it through, until high school myself. Even just watching the Sox, they go on a 12-game losing streak or a 5-game winning streak, or, Rizzo hasn't, he's batting 189 for the Yankees right now, can't get out of his funk, and you can't figure out what. The game is played on a major league level for 162 events because it really is a trend. Like a team has, so you're what, 17-9 in the finish or something like that? You've got 9 losses, but in baseball, a 600 winning percentage is incredible.
Yeah.
So 4 and 5 is not like you guys were in the dumper. You just weren't getting it done.
Yeah. Yeah. This was probably, I've been coaching 16 years now. This was my most difficult season coaching because I told them I think it was the pressure we had going into the year. We were supposed to be good. We were supposed to be really talented, and I don't want to knock them, but they knew they were good, but they had to prove it. And beginning of the year, it's freezing out. You get rain in.
Right. What's
like-
an aluminum
like you said,
bat like when it goes doink at 38 degrees and wind? That's not great, is it? No, it does. And throwing, what's the high? You throw a fastball at what speed?
87.
87.
Around there.
Not in April,
No.
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
No.
So the batters are seeing the ball better in the early spring because you don't have it. You don't have it going on yet.
Yeah.
You do have some nasty stuff though. Got some
Sure does.
big breaking ball, right? Nice little changeup. What else is in the repertoire?
I have a fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup. Those are my main 4.
What I like about it, and I did get a chance to see a couple of games, and I did see you pitch in the final game. Didn't get to the last inning because I had to go to work on the radio. Good thing I was telling Jared. Good thing I didn't stick around because that seventh inning was a nightmare. But the thing I like about the way you pitch is that I can't tell what's coming. At a high school level, coach, right?
Very
You
big
can
deal.
tell what's coming. I mean, this guy's he's rearing back. He's going to throw the heat, and if he's going to throw some junk, you can kind of feel a little difference in motion. He's pretty consistent with his motion.
Yeah, at our exit meetings last season, that's what we told him he had to work on was his secondary pitches, so guys, he doesn't slope his windup.
Right.
To see when that's coming. And
Is that hard to work on?
It is, yeah. You know, sometimes when you are trying to, like, every fastball you throw, you know, you try and overthrow with your legs, not necessarily your arm. But then when you have an off-speed pitch and you're trying to overthrow it that same way, make it look the same, sometimes the break isn't there, the command isn't there, so that takes a lot to be able to overthrow and still have the break in the location that you want.
And then when you get to the next level in college, that's what they're going to be working on. I mean, you might get a few more miles per hour, but it's really perfecting,
yes.
Your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Looking forward to that, I'm sure. All right, when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about the season, the wins themselves. And, there's always a little, aggravation. You got to have a little aggravation. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
All of my life. I was really hoping we could do it. I didn't want to. I mean, it happened in 2015 where we won the first game and then we lost the next 2. It feels great to bring it back to Cumberland.
Yeah, that's nice. So that's Luke Plummer, correct? Who had a couple of key hits in this thing. So let's talk a little bit about this travel. Again, if you just tuned in, Cumberland wins the high school boys baseball championship, first time in 30 years. Although it is the 3rd public championship for the state. Which I'm sure is a little bit of a blow to the chin of Hendrick and LaSalle. Both of them have terrific programs. And the great thing about Rhode Island sports is, some of the public school kids, grow up in town, right?
Yes.
So y'all know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rivalry is pretty intense, though, isn't it?
It is. I have some of my best friends play on Hendrick and LaSalle, so it's fun to compete against them. But then when you're on the field, you have to beat them.
You play travel teams with some of these guys?
Yeah.
Are you playing Legion right now?
Yeah, I'm playing Legion right now, and we have I think 2 players on Hendrick and 2 players on LaSalle who play with us. So.
Everybody getting along?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right now?
Now it is, yeah.
24 hours, 48 hours it took? How much?
Probably 24 hours.
Yeah, at least 24 hours. So do they let you throw all summer, Merrimack, getting ready for the fall season, or do they watch you real careful?
Well, not really. I threw a lot this spring, especially towards the postseason. So my coaches kind of had me shut down right now. I'm not sure how much I'm going to throw in Legion, if at all.
Okay. So where do you play?
Bench.
Oh, you're just hanging?
Well, no, I.
You get a DH? They have a DH? You get to hit?
I have some fun. I hit. I play first base once in a while, but I'm a pitcher, so like right
All
now.
right, so you're chilling, right?
Yeah,
now, just trying to keep ready. You get to the Hendricken series. We'll pick it up there. You've got a. It was a rubber match, wasn't it? Wasn't it the final? It was a 2-game pod, or how does that whole thing
It's
work?
kind of Little League style where you lose a game, you go down to the loser's bracket.
Gotcha.
And then you got to battle back. So on the Wednesday, if they beat us, it would have been over. So we called it a 3-game series, but it really wasn't. It was the loser bracket team, which was us, had to beat them twice.
I don't know what day it was, but I got down there to the Hendricken game and saw the last few innings, and you're up 8-1.
Yeah.
And you won the game 8-6. 8-6.
Yep.
With 2 ducks on the pond.
2nd and 3rd.
And a nail biter of extreme proportion. It was something, and I was praying to God that the young man who was on the mound could just survive and throw strikes. You did make a change at the end.
Yeah.
But tell me about that win over Hendricken, because that in and of itself, I think, was a big moment, right?
The amount of guts the players had throughout that whole series, my coaching staff, Matt Allard, Eric Nunes, just the preparation they helped put these kids through. Just, it's hard to even speak to it. The amount of hours and conversations we had, and we feel we put the players in the best position to do it, but that's an understatement to what they had to do.
Right, so the last game with Hendricken, you couldn't throw because you threw the game before.
Yeah.
So the pitcher who survived, his name is?
Alex Iannachilli.
And you look, I've been in that spot. You know, I pitched and caught in high school. If you don't got it, you're hanging on for dear life, and all you're hoping is to throw strikes, and you get 8 gloves behind you, or 8, 7 and 1 right there, and you're hoping. But I'm sure you took an Excedrin after that whole thing.
He did. He gave us literally everything he had. He was out of bullets in the arm, and then we went to Joaquin Cardoso, who got it done.
Yeah. All right. So you win that one, then you go to LaSalle, and you end up having a final game. You know, a best of 3, correct? And you pitched game 1 and 3.
Yeah.
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 Your dad had told me that you were looking at pitch on Sunday in between, and he was like, "No, I'm shutting him down because he doesn't know when to stop."
Yes,
right?
correct.
But when you're the ace, you feel that responsibility, I think, right?
Yeah, you know, I want to go out there and put my team in the best spot to win. You know, that's the goal every time I go out there, every time I play. You know, I don't care if we win the game 11-10 or 1-0. You know, if we win, I feel like I did my job.
So with the final game, you put 2 runs up on the board in the first inning, and then it was just a dogfight from there. And then what happened in the 7th? You know, I had to leave. I had to go to the radio show. It was on Juneteenth, a crazy day. Rick packed and championship atmosphere. Oh, what happened? You loaded the bases?
Yeah, you know, base loaded, no outs. It got a little scary at the end, but you know, I still had confidence in myself. You know, I just had to trust my stuff to get me out of that.
Your perspective on it?
You know, obviously, yes, definitely scary. But what got us going the last, you know, maybe 10 games of the season was our defense, our pitching and defense. And you know, I think Luke Plummer said it in one of his interviews, was he has all the confidence in the world in the pitching staff, and I think our pitching staff has all the confidence in the world in the defense. They made some unbelievable plays.
All right, awesome. So to beat Hendricken, to beat LaSalle, extra special?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay to say that.
Yeah, it was.
This is the fun of it.
Yeah, you know.
You'll be remembered this for the rest of your lives.
LaSalle and Hendricken are the 2 powerhouses in the state. It's been like that ever since I remember. Like even when I was younger, that's always what it was. And the fact that we could beat them both, you know, it felt nice.
All right, so I was going to call for this headline. Alex, put it back up, would you, for just a second here, because I want to chat about this for just a moment. So this is Bill Koch's column, not the game story, but his column, after the reportedly he got some feedback. You know, it's not like being one of the first of all, Bill Koch is an outstanding sports writer, and treats, both he and Eric Rube from the Journal treat these things like World Series games. I mean, the respect they give to high school athletics is phenomenal. But I guess they got some feedback that you were a little hot on the collar, or you guys were a little bit too much with this thing that, come on back to me, this whole thing that you know, this. In fact, you have the video. Can you put the VO back up, Alex? The final score video there. Just we'll see what. Okay, there it is. There's the pitch. Film will go down. Boom. And then you got this guy over here on the left. He's got this thing going on. So some people were a little upset about this, and I have to laugh out loud. It's a championship victory, and what they don't see, and what you never see, is the chirping that goes on before that. Right?
Yes.
A little chirping going on before that?
Yeah, so after game 1, Scott Penny had an interview with Bill Koch, and he said something along the lines of, "We have our town across our chest. They don't. We're doing this for the city." And then game 2, LaSalle, the whole game, flash in the chest. And credit to these guys. They didn't do it once all of game 2 and didn't do it once all of game 3. The first time they did it was at the final out right there, what you guys saw. I think that's why the emotion just exploded, because they were holding it in big time.
It meant a lot.
Yeah.
And the kitchen, it's not like there was this wasn't a fight, it wasn't expletive deleted, it wasn't any of that kind of stuff. It's just the raw, right? It's the raw. Now, people can say I'm making apologies for Cumberland High School. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm making apologies for Cumberland High School. Look, I've been around the high school athletic environment, doing the radio broadcast for 12 years now for Henrican, LaSalle. Sometimes Cumberland gets in, not often. Catholic school product, understand the whole thing. Sometimes there's not a lot of Jesus on the athletic field. It's about competition, and it's an equal opportunity intimidation game out there, right? So final word on that, nothing to apologize for, correct?
No, whichever way it fell, I knew that they would do the same sort of thing. It was a chirpy series, and there's still guys on that team. I have best friends on that team over at LaSalle. It's nothing personal. Just
all good.
I kind of let the emotions get out there.
Exactly. All right. Well, a final word with our players, and we come with our Cumberland High School baseball representatives when we come back to this.
Feels amazing. I came here 4 years ago. I promised Coach a title, and my last ride, and we got it for the city. We finally get to bring this thing back home.
There you go. Now that it's been a week, what's the moral of the story for your high school career?
We got the job done. We said sophomore year, junior year, senior year. All the kids been on the team all those 3 years. We said that we'll come out and win a title, and that's what we did in our last chance, the last ride.
Congratulations, Coach.
Yeah, it's I still get a little emotional because they gave me everything they had, and they did promise it, and they kept up with their promise.
They promised you a state championship, and they delivered.
They did. A couple of them would send me ring emojis, and it's impressive.
What do you think about this guy?
Amazing. He did everything right, everything perfect, and that's why we're here.
It's a great story. First time in 30 years, Cumberland High School wins the high school championship in boys baseball. It's a memory, Michael. You'll take to your final minutes. You never forget about this stuff.
Never.
And
we won't.
Coach got a little tear in his eyes.
I do get a little teared up there.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Final word when we come back. One reflection on the high school baseball season, the championships were not held at McCoy, right? And haven't been because, well, McCoy is about ready to meet its ultimate demise, which is heartache, I think, for this community. I can't tell you how much I think the elected officials in this community dropped the ball in such a big way in not being able to retain that franchise and the benefits like high school championships there. But congratulations to Rick, because they did a good job filling in. We'll see you next week. Thanks. Good night.